Let's solve the Redi cube. Firstly, let's get to know this cube. This is a corner turning puzzle. It has 8 corners. So as you can see, it turns on the corners like this. And the corners are stationary, which basically means they don't move anywhere. As you can see, this yellow, blue, red, you can twist it, but physically it's not going to move. But it also has 12 edges, which have 2 colors on them, and they can move wherever they want. Firstly, I'm just going to go through the steps that we're going to take to solve this puzzle. Firstly, we're going to solve the white layer, so all of its corners and its edges. Then we'll flip it over and solve these 4 edges, or the middle layer. Then we'll solve the top layer, which after that we've solved the whole cube. As mentioned earlier, we're going to be solving the white layer. Now the first part of that is solving the white corners. Now, out of the 8 corners on the Redi cube, 4 of them have white on it. So what I want you to do is I want you to find those 4 corners. So in my case, the 4 corners are this one's got white, this one's got white, this one's got white, and this one, which has white. So once you've found the 4 corners, so in my case they're these 4, they'll all be on some sort of layer. So as you can see, they're on this side. So I want you to put that layer on top. So basically, all the white corners are on the top. So this, and this. Now to solve them, as you may guess, we have to put white to the top. So as the corners are just stationary, they don't move anywhere, we can just twist them until white is on top. So this one's solved. This one, we can turn this one so white is on top. And we'll do this one we can turn it, white is on top. And then this one, we can turn it so white is on top. Now we're going to be solving the white edges that go here. This will complete the layer. So what I want you to do is find a white edge piece on the bottom. So as you can see, this edge is on the bottom and it's got white. So is this one and this one. Now, if for some reason all of the white edges are in the middle layer, you can just move one of them down just like this. And now one of them will be on the bottom. So as you can see, we have this white and orange. It's on the bottom layer. Now we need to locate the spot where we need to solve this to. So that would be here because it's got white and orange. And if you just check this piece, it's got white and orange. So this is definitely the right spot. What we want to do is we want to put this under that spot. So it was here. So what we need to do is put it here. So you can just do that pretty easily like this. If it was really far away like this, then we can just do a series of bottom corner turns and it's not that hard. So now what we can do is we can just bring the slot over here. So it's going to go here. And we can put it in like this and then bring it back up. So what we need to do is just repeat that process for the rest of the edges. So let's find another one on the bottom layer. Oops, there's nothing. So we'll just move one of them down like this. So this green already happens to be under here, so we can just go like this. You can actually move any side down, it really doesn't matter. And then you can put this one in and put it back up like that. And this one, well, geez, so we'll put that back. Now, as you can see, this has to go here, which means we firstly have to put it here, so we can just do a bunch of bottom corner turns like this, and then we can put it in. And then we have this blue one, so we have to put it directly under here, so that means it has to go here. And then we can put it in, just like that. And now we have solved the first layer. Now what we're going to do is flip the cube over, because we are going to be solving the second layer now. But firstly, what we need to do is we need to orient all the yellow corners. Or in other words, we need the yellow corners all facing up. Because all the white corners are here, all the yellow ones will be here. So it's pretty much the same thing as we did before. You just find a corner, it's guaranteed to have yellow on it, and then you just move yellow up to the top. And just repeat that process for all the corners. Just like that. Alright, so now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be solving these 4 edges. Now, these 4 edges are not going to have yellow. So what I want you to do is look at these 4 edges and try to find an edge that doesn't have yellow on it. So let's pick this one. This one has blue and red. So firstly, we need to find where this belongs. It belongs over here. Blue and red. So what we can do is we can insert this edge. What we're going to do is, as you can see, this is on the right side, so we're going to turn this slot up to here. Then we're going to insert this edge. Then we're going to put this back, and then we need to fix this corner up, obviously, so we'll just go like that. So that might have been a little bit confusing, so I'll just do that again. So if it has to go here, and it's one of these two edges, we're going to put it up, bring it in, put this corner up, put this corner up. So I'm looking around the cube. So I'm looking at the top layer, and we've got an orange-blue edge. And this time, it has to go here. And it's actually directly next to the slot. Like before, it was over here, but this time it's like right next to it. So this isn't too hard to fix either. So what we need to do is we need to bring an unsolved edge from the top layer, so like this one, into its spot. So where does this have to go? This yellow-blue is where this edge has to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this slot up, and then we're going to put this here. And then we're just going to put this back. And we've actually solved the edge. So let me just do that again. So what we're going to do, we're going to move this down. We're going to move this up. We're going to put this here. And then we're going to put this back down. That's basically what you do. So if you're looking at the top and all the yellow edges are solved, but you can see we've still got stuff unsolved here, then what you can do is this. You can basically pretend, let's say this edge needs to go here. It obviously doesn't, but we're just going to pretend. So what would we do? We'd move this up, we'd move this in, put this down, and then we'll put this back. And now we can see this green-orange edge has been pushed out of here into here, so we can put this in here like this. And then we can put this green-red edge here like this. The last step is we need to solve the last layer. Now, there's only 3 different cases, and they're pretty easy to remember. So the first case is that you have 3 of them unsolved, and 2 of them will usually be flipped like this. Now, you need to locate where each of the pieces go. So let's say this yellow-red, it has to go here, this yellow-green has to go here, and this yellow-blue has to go here. So we've got a cycle like this. Now, one of the edges is already going to be solved. We're going to put that in the back right now. Now, we're looking at the front. Now, we can see the edge that belongs here is the yellow-red edge. So we need to find that edge. It's going to be one of these 2. In this case, it's this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to just watch these 3 pieces. So we're going to put this piece, so we're going to put this yellow-red piece in here. That's where it belongs. Now we're going to push it out of the way, but at the same time, we're going to be inserting this piece, which is the other piece in the cycle. And then we're just going to undo the first move, and then undo the second move. So I'm going to do that again, because that probably was a little bit confusing. But as you can see, we're going to put this yellow-red edge where it belongs. Then we're going to push it out of the way while inserting this yellow-blue piece. Because as you can see, this yellow-blue piece belongs here. So we push it out, inserting it. Then we just undo the first move and then undo the second move. Here's an interesting case. It's basically where it looks like it's solved on the top, but we've actually got a 2 swap here and a 2 swap here. So what we're going to do is solve one of them. So we're going to take, let's solve this yellow-blue. So it obviously has to go here. So we're going to bring this, we're going to do one move. And then we're going to insert the piece here because like this is where it belongs. But it's going to come out first to collect it. And then we're going to put this back where it belongs. And then we just undo that move. And now we've got a 3 case, which you should know how to do because I demonstrated this earlier. So we can just put this in here, push out of the way while inserting this, and then undo. The last case is that you can have all 4 of them like flipped. So as you can see, there's no yellow edges up top. So what we can do, it's kind of like the 3 cycle one. We can just solve one of them. So we're just going to solve this yellow-blue one. So we're going to solve it like this. Then we'll move it out of the way. Obviously, this doesn't go here, but don't worry. We'll just move this out of the way and then put it back. And then we've got a 3 cycle case. So put this in, push it out, and then undo, undo. So you can click off the video now if you've memorized everything, but if you're still confused, I'm just going to do this example solve so you can kind of know what to do. So firstly, to solve the first layer, I'm going to locate my white corners. So they're here, 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 and here. So they're already on the top, and we're just going to turn this one so white is on the top, and then turn this one so white is on the top. Alright, now we're going to look on the bottom, see if there's any white edges. There's this white blue. So it belongs here, so we have to put this one here. So we can just turn the bottom like that. And now it's directly under, so now we can just do this, collect it, and then put it back. Alright, now let's look on the bottom. We can see we've got this white red edge, and it's already below its spot, so we can wait, so we don't have to move it anywhere, so we can just do it like this. And let's look on the bottom. That's got yellow, that's not white, and they all don't have white actually. So what we can do is we can just take another edge like this white green edge, we can just move it down to the bottom. Alright, now this belongs here, so you have to put it here, go like this, and then insert it like that. And then we have one more, the white orange, that's all the way over here. It's not on the bottom yet, so we have to move it down first. Alright, and that's belong here, so we have to put it here. And then we insert it like that. Alright, let's flip the cube over. And now we need to firstly solve the yellow corners. So we'll just twist this, and twist this, and twist this. We've got all the yellow corners up. Let's solve this red-blue piece. So this red-blue belongs in here, red-blue. And it's a far away piece. It's not with these two, it's one of these two, it's this one. So we can move the spot up, put it in, and then put it back, and then undo that. We've got this blue-orange piece, so move this up, put it down, and undo, undo. Alright, and now we've got this red-green piece, so we'll move it out of the way. Bring this slot up and then put it in. And then we've got this green orange, so we can just put it down. Make sure the slot's here and then undo. Alright, and to finish it off, we've got a nice 3 cycle. So this solved edge, we put that in the back. Which piece belongs here? It's the yellow orange, and then so we put that in first. Then put the other piece in, and then undo and undo. And we have solved it. So that's the tutorial on how to solve the Redi Cube. But if you're still stuck, you can leave a question in the comments below, and I'll try to help you out. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.